Really? Really? The song is called Unsteady. I guess I should do this, right? Really? Okay. All right, win in Rome, baby. Win in Rome. Let's do the news. You're like, who's this? Okay, this is John the Fibonojji. You know, I love La Jolla. I'm kind of doing a travelogue here, and spent a little time in Durango. Don't get me on Durango. I love Durango. Went up to San Francisco. Went to LA. Did a little bit of comedy. You're like, okay, what's he think he's funny? I did a little bit of comedy, and then what I mean that is I'm doing some open mics, and you know, I'm just kind of, here you go. So now I'm just kind of doing, here I am in La Jolla, but you know, win in Rome, baby. So let me do the news. Man, the song is unsteady. Okay, now I gotta know, is that song unsteady or is it just static? Because I'm on Sirius Radio. You got that, and that wasn't a joke. All right, here we go. Let's do the news. Let's do the news. All right. La Village News, La Jolla, La Holla Village News. All right, let's look at it. Let's see what they got. We got, Karen Carlson, her son Nick. Don't call me Nick. My name is Nicholas. Mom, what's a MILF? Okay, and then we got San Diego. You need some water in San Diego. There you go. 760. You know the number. 282. Maybe we'll talk about some Eckhart Tolle. What else we got? I made some notes here. We always have the real estate people. Gotta love this guy, Greg. Hey, if you have a house you want to sell, you want to kind of do some stuff, there you go. That's your guy. His name's Greg Whitney, double G. He's a double G Greg, and there is a difference, trust me. So anyway, if you have some real estate in La Jolla, you want to sell it, you go to double G Whitney. He's like, seriously, I don't know why he calls me double G, because I'm from, you know what, okay, double G, that's a great example. You know, I'm kind of working on this joke. I think it's the eternal joke right now. Like, what's the difference between San Francisco and LA? And, you know, I keep coming up with, like, there's certain San Francisco names, there's certain LA names. San Francisco is totally a double G. Like, I mean, you're Stefan PH hyphen. Okay, anyway. So that's, anyway, Stefan, call double G if you want some in. Okay, there you go. Let's go to Sea Lions. Sea Lions. There's a Brown Act, and they're all hanging out. Let's see what else we got. You know, I thought this was interesting. I made a note here. This is Ginny Worth. Look how she signs her stuff with cell phone in hand. Like, that's the new sincerely. Like, literally, that is the most intimate way that I could communicate with my audience, is I'm going to say with cell phone in hand. And in fact, just next time you sign a letter, just go, never mind. It's just so weird how technology is changing the way we got some. Here we go. Let's go. Technology, I think, is ruining our lives. We got some. Every time I see the word drone, in fact, okay, don't get me on the Constitution. Every time you see the word drone, just think Fourth Amendment. Fourth Amendment. You're like, it's stunning, the images it will create. Just so every time from now on, when you see the word drones, now in this way, I mean, it's like, I mean, drones are fun, it'd be kind of cool, but you know, the way the government's using the drones, just every time you, from now on, wherever you see it, the LA Times, San Francisco Chronicle, the Durango Herald, every time you see the word drones, think, it's stunning, the images it will create with the Fourth Amendment. All right, here we go. Animals, look at that. Village Veterinary Hospital. Kind of give them a plug. Look what they're kind of doing. I think this is cool. La Jolla is now offering special services for animal owners with special needs. I mean, you know, I think one of the best things that they can do, the best places to take some of these beautiful, like, cute dogs, take them to like a nursing home. Take them to those old people need a. They need the companionship of a dog, but they don't necessarily need the responsibility. And so I think that'd be. In fact, I think there's like studies where they've shown how the older population, how they they really benefit from, obviously, love and things like that. But just bring in like cute animals to a nursing home. So you're looking for something to do? Take your cute dog to a nursing home for 20 minutes. You'll have more friends you know what to do with. You'll have real life friends, not Facebook friends. Okay, check this out. Is this the Beach Boy? The Beach Boy, Brian Wilson? Is that him, or is this guy just? Anyway, I saw that. I'm like, that looks just like Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. I made a note of this. Murder mysteries. Okay, the reason why I kind of think this is funny is that every time I think of people who read or write murder mysteries, they look like this. Robert G. I love this. I thought this was so funny. He says, well, my mama didn't care. She cared more about her butter beans. I'm like, dude, I grew up with people like that. That's butter beans. My mama had a strong right hand. Strong. But she cared more about her butter beans. In fact, next time you talk to somebody, say, with cell phone in hands, butter beans. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, now I thought this was kind of funny. Now, I think La Jolla has their own sex therapist, and kind of like the old Dr. Ruth. And so, here we go, doing it better. This is the local La Jolla Dr. Ruth. Thought-provoking questions. This is their sex therapist. So in La Jolla, it says, doing it better with Natasha. She really wants to be called Holla Schafitz. That's how. So anyway, so here you go. What are three rules you should? What are three principles you should live by, relative to sex, or in trying to improve your sex life? First of all, you need to maintain an open mind. That's one thing she says. Another thing she says, you got to, do you want to go with nature, or do you want to go with nurture? And then she goes, what is your biggest challenge? This is, I guess, she's talking about sex. She's like, what is your biggest challenge? She's like, acceptance. And then she's like, okay, what are the barriers to females leading in bed? She's like, men. And I thought this is so interesting because I'm all #MRA, but here it is. Even in a sex column, she's talking about gender discrimination, both unconscious and blah, 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 blah. And then she goes, and then here you go. Where did she say it? She's like, oh, here you go. This is how she, basically her rules to live by if you want a good sex life. She goes, number one, have an open mind. And then she ends it. She's like, first of all, just have fun. And then she's like, do no harm. And then be as helpful as many people as possible. So like I said, I'm falling in love with La Jolla. They have Natasha telling us we need to, and so who else can I promote here? What else we got? We got some, okay, here we go. Got some gut feelings. Go to Donovan's. Check them out. What are they doing? If you need, if you really, okay. The annual San Diego Spirit Fest, August 27th to 28th. Interesting. For, I guess, the alcoholics. It's not alcoholism. It's just, there's such a difference. Okay, here I am 40 now. There's such a difference between people who drink in their 20s and people who drink in their 40s. And it's just so interesting. Like, I have no desire to go to a local bar. I just literally like hanging out with people that are 40 and 50 who drink. There's such a difference. Anyway, so if you want to get hammered, there you go. 27, 28. Okay, the healthy Mediterranean diet. And then maybe you need some painting. Let's go here. Chucky. I love this guy. Check this out. Anybody... This is Chucky. Nate Diaz, baby. Go to UFC if you know what that is. I'm not sure that, I don't think UFC is a big thing here. I'm just kind of going out on a limb there. I'm thinking, so when I say that's the Nate Diaz, just Google Nate Diaz. If you need some painting done, you can email him. He's a good guy. I can tell he kind of has the Nate Diaz going. Need some landscaping. There you go. Dela Cruz, Holla. And if you need to meditate and do some yoga. There you go. And I think that's it. We did the sex therapy. Obviously, you need to sell real estate. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here, but if you want me to promote your business, you want me, you pay me just a ton of money. Like, for example, like if you want to be like this guy, you're like, okay, can you come in? I'm not sure who you are, but I think you're trying to be funny, and we understand that having content on the web to promote our business we think that people will see this and that we'll pay you a ton of money. Well, you don't have to pay me a ton of money. It's $1,821. Pay me $1,800. I come promote your business in La Jolla, or maybe you're in San Diego, maybe you're in San Francisco, and you want me to promote your business. You're like, well, does it work? Well, okay. If you were in La Jolla, and you wanted a great veterinarian, 26 years of service. This guy, John, What is he? What is he? No, he's not. He's not a vet. Okay, that's how good I am. He's not a vet. He is a. I guess he is. Yeah, he is a vet. For I see dental cleaning. I'm like, holy shit! I'm advertising a dentist as a vet. But I mean, okay, again, I'm from Oklahoma, so the idea of paying $75 to have your dog's teeth brushed, that is, again, I'm from Oklahoma. Excuse me. This is a little Jonathan Holla moment. Okay, if you if you need a vet in La Jolla, contact Dr. John. Ask for the Fibonojji discount, 10% off, and 75 off. Let's go ahead, because that's a big need here. He's going to offer $100 off and 55% off grooming. You just have to mention the Fibonojji discount, and you get a free exam. And then if you need some good wine, you can go there. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. You guys have a great day. That is the Village News Fibonacci style. Email me, Americana417 at gmail.com.